In this video, I will guide you through obtaining your secure email certificate from the Comodo website and uploading it into the RB Digital Signature proxy using Internet Explorer. So what you'll want to do first is launch Internet Explorer and go to www.reporterbase.com. And the side that you'll be interested in is the left-hand side, which is the reporter login. You will need an account to be able to log in to reporterbase.com, but if you do not have one, there is a not a member section below the email address and password fields, and you can click the sign up free now link. I already have an account, so I'm actually going to log in as myself now. And what you want to do first is click on Register Certificate on the left hand side. And here again, you'll notice everything in red. Most notably here, it's telling you again that you must use IE or Firefox. Again, this is the Internet Explorer video instructions. If you need the Firefox version, please view that particular video. Now, which internet browser will you be using to install your certificate? It will automatically detect the browser. So in this case, it selects Internet Explorer for me. I will check off use Comodo as the site for the secure email certificate, and once you click on that, the instructions will then expand. So what you'll want to do first is you'll want to start with number 1, and this is an actual link you'll click which will take you in another tab to the Comodo site. So let's go ahead and click on this link. So this takes us to the Sectigo site, which is formerly Comodo, okay? And basically you're going to get a warning message here. This website is attempting to perform a digital certificate operation on your behalf. So basically it's asking you, do you want to allow this operation? You will go ahead and click yes. So here you will start off by entering the information, your first name, your last name, your email address. And for the advanced private options right here, you don't have to worry about those. You can actually just use the default settings, okay? You need to go ahead and input a revocation password just in case you need to revoke this digital signature. And there is an option right here for the Comodo newsletter if you want to opt in or uncheck it to not opt in. I will uncheck my option. Then down below the subscriber agreement, what you'll need to do is accept the terms of the subscriber agreement. And what you'll want to do here is go ahead and click next. So the website is again trying to attempt to perform a digital certificate operation on your behalf. Again, do you want to allow it? Go ahead and click yes. And now you will come to a page where it'll say the application is successful. And now what you'll need to do is you'll need to check your email, as you will have received an email to install the actual certificate. So now what you'll need to do is open up your email in Internet Explorer. So again, you need to do the same thing in Internet Explorer, and we'll pick this video up right here in a few seconds when I get the email. Okay, now here we are in my email, and I have received the email from Comodo telling me my certificate is ready for collection. And you'll notice it says click and install Comodo email certificate. Now, before you click that link, you'll want to make sure that you are still inside of Internet Explorer, because whatever browser you're in when you're checking your email and you click this link, it's just going to open another tab and continue on in that same browser, and it's going to install the certificate. So make sure you're doing this all inside of Internet Explorer. So let's go ahead and click and install the certificate. You'll get the warning saying the website is attempting to perform a digital certificate operation on your behalf. Go ahead and click yes. And it will install your certificate here into the browser. It'll give you a successful message in red. So now what you'll want to do is we want to actually export the certificate out of this browser. So what we want to do is click on Tools, which is the sprocket at the top right, and select Internet Options. And inside of Internet Options, click on the Content tab and then click on Certificates. So here you will see under the Personal tab your certificate that has been installed, and you can see this one says Sectigo RSA client, so that was the site we were just on. So now what we'll want to do is export this out of the browser. So go ahead and make sure the certificate is highlighted. Click on Export. And this will start the certificate export wizard. So go ahead and click Next. And here you'll want to click Yes to export the private key. And then click Next. And here are some options here. So you'll want to leave PFX checked. First one will be checked. And you'll also want to check this third one as well. Export all extended properties. Go ahead and click Next. You'll want to check password down here and type the same password in twice. This password is very important. So make sure you do remember this password because you will need it at the time of uploading your digital certificate into reporterbase.com. So we'll go ahead and click Next. So now let's browse where we want to save this. So I'm actually going to save it on my desktop, and it will be a personal information exchange file. So I'm going to call it JSON Cert. And it'll show you the location with the name. Go ahead and click Next. And this is kind of a recap of everything that's going to happen. So once you're sure, go ahead and click Finish. And the export was successful. So we'll go ahead and click OK. Now that we have exported these certificates successfully, let's go ahead and register it on reporterbase.com. So back at the instructions, I'm going to click Next. I already exported it. So let's click Next again. Mine, I already have a certificate registered. So I'll just say I want to register my certificate again. And click Next, and this is actually what you'll see. So this is the step 3 of 4 when you're brand new with it. First, you'll need to upload the actual certificate. So what you'll want to do is browse for that PFX file that you exported. So click Browse. In my case, I located on my desktop and click Open. And then here's part 2 of this, is I'm going to enter the password I used when exporting that particular certificate. Type in the password and click Register. Once it's been registered, the final step is to prepare your wet signature. So this is the actual physical signature. So go ahead and click on Print Signature Fax Form, and it will load an actual page where you can straight print it out. But I'm going to click Cancel so you can see what it looks like. This will be tied to your account. As you can see, there's my information. And basically what you'll do is you'll print this form out. You're going to sign your signature inside of this box. And it's important to remember here is to make sure your signature does not touch any part of the borders here. Okay, so make sure it's all inside of the lines. And then once you're done, you can scan this document and then email it in PDF format to signature@omti.com. Or you can fax this form to this number right here. So usually it'll take us about a day or so, but what we'll do is we will upload your wet signature to your account, and then we will notify you when it is ready via email. So you'll receive an email from us letting you know that it's ready. The way you'll be able to check once you have that email from us is once you log into reporterbase.com, you can click on certificate info on the left-hand side. You'll see 2 things here. Right now we only see 1. But 1, you'll see the actual certificate information right here. And then 2, the status will say ready to use. And it will give you an actual image, which is your wet signature. Mine just happens not to be uploaded at this time. So right when it says ready to use, that means it's ready to go. You have nothing else to do except for grant the agencies that you work for access to your digital signature. So what you'll want to do as a last step is click on Permit Certificate Usage on the left-hand side. And this is where you add the agencies that you work for. So go ahead and click New. And type in part of their name or their name and click Search. And once you find them, simply check off the next to their name and click Permit Certificate Usage. And that will email that particular agency with your encrypted user ID and password to be able to use your digital signature on your behalf when creating the PDF transcripts from the ASCII you sent in. And that'll do it.